zoom in a little bit. There we go. Much better. Good morning, you guys. I'm feeling really fresh, really cute today. Sarah, usually I have my brows done already, but I decided I'm going to show you how I do them. I don't have the best brows, but just in case someone wants to know how I create those monsters on my face, I'm going to let you know. Just in case you wanted to know how I create those abominations, I'm going to show you today. Okay, so what I first like to do is, well, first off, let me make sure this is translating on YouTube. I got my second phone. I want to make sure I don't look super wide like I did yesterday. I think I did it correctly today. I think I did it correctly today. Let me just make sure. Yes, it looks good. Okay. Okay, so I start off with a NYX micro brow, and this is an espresso. And then I also use an Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade, dip brow pomade in granite. Where is my brush? And then I clean up under them, clean up under them with concealer. So this pencil comes with a spoolie, which is awesome because I always be losing my spoolies, so it's nice to have one attached to the pencil. And if you hear noise in the background, it's literally after 10, so my family is up. Jeff and I are going over to our friend's house today, and he is cooking lunch for everybody, so if you hear pots and pans in the background, that's what that is. So I can't really explain to you how I do my brows because honestly they turn out differently every time, but I like bold brows. The goal is not to make them look natural. That is not my goal. I want them to be very bold and somewhat bitchy. Those are my two goals. Bold and bitchy. So I do the outline with the pencil. And as you can see, the pencil is not the right color, which is why I go in with the pomade, because my brows are very dark. I was thinking about bleaching them, like having a Gaga moment, but I'm not sure if that's something I want to do because I'm already very yellow. And that just might add to the jaundice of it all, you know? So I might bleach them to a lighter brown. Who knows? Who knows? I'm too afraid to get them tattooed because over the years my face has changed, and it would really suck if I was never able to change my brows to accommodate my facial, the changes in my facial structure. Because I know some people got their brows micro, like here on YouTube, got their brows micro needled. And now they have to use concealer to like blot out the tip or the ends of their brows. And I'm just like, why even bother wasting the money then if that's all I'm going to end up doing? So I rather just shave off the ends of my brows and draw them in. And I only draw them in when I'm wearing makeup. When I'm not wearing makeup for the day, I don't draw them in. But This is what I like them to look like. I'm not a professional makeup artist, not any of that. I'm just some girl on the internet that does her makeup. Who is this? Oh, that's my husband. Should probably put my phone on silent, huh? Should probably do that. We're gonna do airplane mode. Here we go. I will say the one thing I like about TikTok is you can play music, because I would have like some music playing in the background. How is it still working if it's on airplane mode, bro? What the fuck? Okay, I suck at life. Hold on. Notification settings. Oh, I can just turn the ringer. Oh my god, Connie. Why are you so slow? You can literally just turn the ringer off. How do I do that? Here we go. There we go. That should work. All right, my left brow is kind of it always turns out different than the right one. But it's okay as long as they're somewhat similar. I don't really stress about it. I don't really stress about it. This one is a little too curved. So if I mess up, I just take a Q-tip and go like that. And then take the pomade and fill in. I hurt my back a couple of days ago, my upper back, so my neck is really stiff. So turning my head kind of is uncomfortable. And if you hear traffic outside, it's because my window's open. Because you know your girl is in perimenopause right now. Those hot flashes be coming. And drinking caffeine does not help, but I need some caffeine in the morning. You do need some caffeine in the morning. Something in my eyelash. So I like to take my time when I do my makeup because I like its transformative powers. So I don't rush unless I have to. And then if I end up having to rush, then I won't do my makeup in the first place, because the whole point of it is for me to, you know, have a little bit of alone time and be calm and relaxed. These brows look nothing alike. Oh well. Oh well. Let me see if I can, because I like my left brow better today. So let me see if I can do something with this right one. Just a hair. I'll do that. So a little bit of aloe vera juice on here. Is it looking a little better? Is it looking a little better? And this is why I do my brows before I come on camera, because they take the longest because I suck. But just in case, like I said, anybody wanted to know how those monstrosities get on my face, here it is. You go. You go. My eye is watering. My eyes have been so sensitive to light lately. It's really kind of annoying. Okay. I think it's as good as it's going to get. They look like distant cousins, but I'm going to use the bang, the heavy side of my hair, to kind of like make it not look so terrible. But whatever. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so put I always get the caps mixed up for this thing. Longer one goes where the go. And then this also has like a little sleeve I put on it. Okay, so what are we doing today? Oh, right, I have to prime my lids. So I have my paper plate here, and I mix up 2 LA Girl Pro Conceals, one in Peach Corrector and then the other in white. But sometimes I use the Danessa Myricks, what is this called? Color Fix Matte in white as well. But today I'm going to use these 2. So I just mix them on my plate with a spatula that I got off of Amazon. Where's my... I have a makeup towel too that I put on my leg so I can wipe off my brushes and my hands if I get makeup on my hands. All right, so put these 2 together and then take the spatula and mix them together. And put them on the lid. And then where is the brush I use? Here it is. I use the same brush for my for underneath my brow, and I use it to carve these bad boys out. Just like that. Put it in my lid and then use my finger to pat it out. And then go on to the second brow. Oh, my neck is so tight. Oh, Jesus. I don't gel my brows, so they can move, and I haven't trimmed them in a while. And I can tell because they're curling. I have to bring this down a little bit more. The pomade kind of keeps them in place, which is why I prefer that to a pencil. But I do need to groom my eyebrows because they're a little rough. They're a little rough. Okay. Another reason I like this Pro Conceal is that it gives you a lot of time to blend. If I use the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Matte, it dries a little quicker, so I don't have as much time to dilly-dally. But the Pro Conceals are pretty creamy, so they stay manageable longer. Make this a little higher over here. I feel like there's something in the corner of my eye. Okay. So I used to leave them wet. I don't do that anymore because I have more creases in my eye area because I'm getting older. So I take my Glamlite powder. It could be any translucent powder. And I take a brush, just a regular old brush, and lightly, first I get out all the creases. Then I lightly go over my eye area with the powder. Now with some eyeshadows, this might change how vibrant they are, because some eyeshadows like a wet base. But the ones I'm using today don't seem to care. I'm using Pat McGrath. Same one I used yesterday, the same palette. Just going to do something different today. I was feeling pink. I want to do pink. So I just set it like that, and it's translucent, so it doesn't give any coverage or any color. It just sets what's already there. And I'm just using a little bit of powder. You don't need to use a lot. Okay, and that's how I do my eyebrows. That's how I get these monstrosities on my face. Now you know. Now you know. So I really want to use, I'm doing pink today, so I really want to use this powder underneath my eyes. Now I am very yellow, okay? I'm very yellow. You can probably see. But I want to do something really pink. So my undertones are neutral yellow, but I want to do pink. So I'm not sure how it's going to work out for me, but we're going to find out together. Hopefully it doesn't look like trash because I have somewhere to be today. Oh, and my friend gave me this green mascara from, I think it's Maybelline. Yeah, Maybelline. So I'm still going to wear lashes, but I'm going to put this on them. So like, because green will enhance the pink. So I'm excited about that too. Okay, so we're going in with the Pat McGrath palette. Right, sure. And I want to go in with this shade today and possibly this shade, but I got to do some swatches because I'm not sure how this is going to go. Oh, I don't have the card anymore. Oh, here it is. Let's see if I can. What is this called? This is called Rose Dusk. That's that shade right there. And then this other shade right here is called Skin Show Glow. Maybe that's kind of a shitty color. Well, let's do another swatch. Skin Show Glow. I think that's supposed to be like maybe a highlighter for the face. Maybe. Okay, so I think I want to do, what about this shade? What's this called? Astral Ghost Orchid. I think I used this yesterday. This is very crumbly. This is Astral Ghost Orchid. So I think I want to use this. And maybe, okay, let's do this one too. This is called VR Nectar. So I think I'm going to do this. Do I want to do pink and brown today? I'm not sure. I don't want any gold. I kind of want to do this one and this one and this one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. This is why I always, like, when I pre-film my videos, I plan what I'm going to do. During my lives, I don't plan anything. So you're watching me go through the whole process. I'll swatch out like a palette. And then sometimes I decide I don't even want to use that palette. But we're going to use the Sublime palette today. Maybe in my next slide, we'll use the Brown Seduction, which is like my favorite Pat McGrath palette. But today we're going to use this. Okay, so what do I want to do for... Oh, I didn't clean my brushes from yesterday. Okay, give me a hot second. Using my Cinema Secrets to clean off the brushes from yesterday. Because I tend to use the same brushes every day. The same eye brushes every day, and then I just clean them off in between looks with some Cinema Secret, and then maybe like once a month I clean them with some soap and water. I clean my face brushes more than I clean my eye brushes because that's like on my face, but since these are only going on my eyes and an eyeshadow, I don't think they need to be cleaned quite so much. This is a really dirty one. And as far as brushes go, I get them from all over the place. I have some Sigma brushes. I have Morphe brushes. I have Jeffree Star brushes. And then I have brushes from like Jessup, BH Cosmetics back when they did brushes. What else do I have? Sephora brushes. So I have a lot of brushes. I don't care where they come from. Honestly, as long as they do the job, I don't care about what hair they're using, if they're synthetic or natural hair. That's never really been a factor in how I use them. So these are like some no-name brushes. They don't even have anything on them. Okay, so I'm first going to go in with the shade Dark, which is this dark neutral brown in the palette. And I'm going to use that. Oh, my neck is tight. I'm going to use that as a transition color. I need some water. So before I went live today, I did a little short on how I temporarily apply my wigs, because you guys have seen me do countless wig applications. Like I have a lot of them on my channel, but I wanted to do a short showing how to use the Bold Hold Liquid Gold. And when I was thinking about it, like, you know, during the application, I was like, I've been rocking with Bold Hold for 8 years. That's a long friggin' time. I think I started using them when my daughter was born. Those videos are still up because I haven't deleted any of my videos. I'm going in with my Palladio powder contour palette. I'm going in with this lighter neutral brown to blend out this Pat McGrath shade. I took it up a little too high, but we're just going to blend it away. But, yeah, I've been with them for a while. I am what do they call it? An affiliate now. But I mean, after 8 years, you know, I'm not getting paid to tell you that they're awesome, because if they weren't awesome, I wouldn't have been using them for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, if you want to support me and my channel and you are a wig wearer, then feel free to go on one of my videos, and it's in the description box, the link to where you can shop and I get a commission. You don't have to, of course. You can just buy their stuff and not do that, but I do have a discount code. What is it again? I think it's Smoke Show. I'm pretty sure it's Smoke Show. I think that's my discount code. So you can use that at checkout. I think you get 10% off. I don't think that works on Amazon, though. I think you have to go to the Hair Diagram Bold site for that to work. All right, so I ended up having to take that lighter brown shade all the way up to my brow, but it's okay because I'm going to go over it with a lighter color later because I over blended this darker shade. Now, controversial take. If I had to choose between Danessa Myricks and Pat McGrath, I would choose Danessa Myricks. I think her shadows blend so much better. You might be asking, well, why aren't you using Danessa Myricks then? Because I haven't gotten that little 6-pan neutral palette, and I did not buy her latest Lightwork palette. Remember, you guys, I'm not working right now, so I have to, you know, make sure I conserve my funds. So I can't buy everything like I was doing before when I had a job. And I miss it. Oh, I think I said this before. If I knew it was going to be so hard to get back into the workforce, I would have waited a little bit before I quit. I mean, it was still a good decision. I still would have quit, but I think I would have waited a little bit more because, god damn, it is competitive out here. It is competitive. So, but it'll happen when it happens. My family's doing good, and that's all that matters. But I got to get back in it, bro. Got to get back in it because I'm used to being able to say, I want it, I got it. And I'm not high maintenance. Like, I'm not looking at like $1,000 bags and stuff. I've never been a purse person, but I do love makeup and hair and skincare. And that does tend to add up. So still going in with that shade dark. A piece of hair. Still going in with that shade dark from the palette. I'm working on this eye. My right eye always turns out better than my left one. I think it's because I'm not left-handed. I think it's because I'm not left-handed. I do have to monitor the time. Oh, I got plenty of time. Who called me? Is that someone calling me? Oh. No one. Just a spam call. Yeah, but I prefer Danessa Myricks shadows because I think they blend better. All right, going back in with that Palladio color. I'm using this to blend this out. I'm just going to put it all the way up to the brow because that's what I had to do on the other eye. I feel like there's something in my eye. You might be wondering what inspired me to start going live again. Because you guys know I was going live for a minute there. I was doing really well with my YouTube channel, like posting and stuff like that. And then I got sick. And then I kind of got like out of the routine. But what got me back into doing lives is I watched this content creator called Tiago. Like he streams every weekday. I'm just like, I want to do this again. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. Even though there's no one in here right now, like it don't matter to me. Like I'm just, it's like I'm like able to like just talk and like get out my thoughts and stuff like that. Because I don't keep a journal or anything. I don't keep a journal. I probably should. But because I can't talk about everything on here. But it's just a way for me to get my thoughts out. And it feels like I'm, doing my face with other people and we're just chatting, having a kiki, Oh, do you guys like my nail color? This is called Vanilla Cream. I went with my friend down to Flint yesterday. We got our toes and our nails done. This is like, I don't like how they did my nails. They were very quick. When I go to the nail salon, like, cause I go one right here in town. I like the experience. I like the calming music. They have like a koi fish pond on the TV, and I just zone out while I get my nails done. It takes like about 40 minutes for me to get just my nails done at my salon, but where we went yesterday, it took 40 minutes to do toes and nails, and I was just like, why are you rushing me, bro? Why are you rushing me? But I don't live down that way anyway. We just went down there because that's her nail people. But and she admitted, she's like, the person that did your nails, I've never been to them before. So, because she told me who was good, but the people that she had told me about were already with other clients, so I had to, take this person, and did not like it. Did not like it. I mean, my nails turned out okay, but there's like polish on the side of my fingers, and my nails look kind of humped. Like they look kind of thicker than they usually do when I go to my nail person up here, my nail lady. But I mean, it was cool. I got to hang out with my friend. So overall, it was a good experience, but not the nail part. Not the nail part. All right, I'm going to take my brush that I use for my eyebrow highlight and just go underneath here real quick. Because I don't want it to be too dark. Just give it like a highlight. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to, what am I moving on to? I'm moving on to the pink. So I think I'm just going to put it all on my lid and then have dark outer corners, which is what I usually do with everything. The question is, do I need some, what's that called? Glitter glue. Do I need some glitter glue for this? Let's just try it without the glitter glue for right now. We gonna see. All right, so I'm going with this. What shade is this? Well, this is a pretty shade too. Pumpkin-y. Okay, well, we're doing pink. Okay. So I'm going to take it. Once again, this is called Rose Dusk. I'm going to take it and put it on my lid. This does not have a punch. Ooh, this does not have a punch at all. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, this looks like toilet water. Okay. We're going to keep going. I can put some sparkle on it later. Let's just see. It does look nice with the brown, but it's just not as pink as I thought it was going to be. You saw the swatch. The swatch looked pinker, didn't it? Well, I'm not just crazy. I'm going to put some shimmer on it because I wanted to do like a halo eye, but I think if I put brown on my outer and inner corner of my eye, I think I'll just close my eye off way too much because this is kind of a dark pink. It's like well, I guess it's called Rose Dusk. I guess it makes sense because I was going to say this is like a dusty rose kind of look or kind of color. So it makes sense, I suppose. Makes sense. I wish they had this in a like a matte formula rather than a satin formula. I'm just going to blend out the edges a little bit. Move off my brush and do the other side. I might have to use a liner today. Let me see. What is this giving? I did this already. Let me put it in the center. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, let's just... I mean, maybe. Let me use a brush instead. Seems... I don't think I... Okay. Let's see if I can... You can't even see that on camera. You can barely see it in real life. Ooh. This shade I'm using an Astro Ghost Orchid. I think I need a glitter glue with this, but I don't want it to like, it's chunky, so I don't want it to add like a lot of texture to my eye because my eyes are not as smooth as they used to be. Let's just take the finger. I mean, that is pretty. But it's just not oomphy enough, you know? This is not turning out how I imagined it, but it's okay. I'm still gonna make it look good. Still gonna make it look good. This is just not what I was envisioning. Let's put more on this eye. It's a very dry sparkle. Very dry. And of course the sparkles are getting everywhere. Okay, I'm going to see what Daness has got for me. I got my Lightworks. I don't remember the... What was this one? Lightworks 6. I haven't used this in a while. This is the pink section. So I think I'm going to use... one of these. One of these! Because Pat is not giving it to me. Okay. So I think I'm going to use... Let's use this one. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Let's just put that on. Yeah, see that? Oh. So you can see that now, right? Look at this eye compared to that eye. Okay. Like I said, if I had to choose between Danessa Myricks and Pat McGrath, let's just kind of blend that. Looks better, right? We're doing like a pinky brown look today, I guess. What is this? I have a, these come out. So it came as a huge palette. And then you could break them off into 6. And then the individual pans come out too. I used to have a magnet. Here it is. I have a magnet. So let's see what this is called. This is called Joy. Ugh. It's a very strong magnet. Okay. Get back in there. All right. So this shade that I'm using from Danessa Myricks is called Joy. And that is what it's bringing me. Lots of joy. Okay. Adding this really pretty, like purpley pink shift, but like not too purpley. But I know you could see the difference when I first added it. Because if you could see it on this potato of a phone, if I can see it, if you can see it on this potato of a phone, then you know it's good. Because look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, so I think I am going to do a wing today. Maybe I'll deepen up. Let me deepen up my crease just a little bit with the shade Dark from Pat McGrath. Just a tiny bit. I don't want to go too ham. Just put it on my outer corner and bring it up into my crease just a tad bit. I'm like holding my breath because my neck is so stiff. Okay. That's what we're doing for eyes. I'm going to check my collection, or, well, like do a Rolodex in my head to see if I have any other like dusty pinks like this, and maybe do something under the eye. Because I don't think I want the shimmer under the eye, but we're going to leave it that way for right now. Put that back. Get my tape out. Wipe away some of this shimmer. All right, so I got my tape. because I don't do free-handed liner. I am not that talented. So I just follow the tape, and then I have to make sure that the lines are even. It's literally all I have to do. And somehow I managed to fuck that up too. And this tape does not want to stick. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. There we go. All right. And then for liner, going in with e.l.f. All my used brushes over here. All right, going in with e.l.f. Like I said earlier, my eyes are just so sensitive. I'm really hoping they don't decide to water. I'm just doing like a baby wing. I used to wear really big lashes because I wore really loud eyeshadow and real big eyeshadow, but I've kind of like neutraled out a little bit. Well, I shouldn't say neutraled out, but I kind of like keep my eyeshadow closer to my eye these days, so I don't need lashes so big. Take this all the way in. But I still love good ass liner. Let me show you the lashes that I use. These ones are from Amazon. So they're kind of big on the outside because I like that fox eye look. But like density wise, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. So I like this liner. I don't like it. I like it overall, but there's two cons. It's not waterproof and it takes forever to dry. Two cons. I think I'm just going to put my lash on this side right now too, and then do this whole thing on my other eye. So the brows were probably boring, and this is going to be boring too. So I take my lash and I bend it a little bit. And then I take my lash glue and my lash utensils. I think this is dry now. Yeah. Nice little baby wing. Nice little baby wing. All right, so... Get my lash glue and put it on the lash. Ooh, that was a lot of glue. Didn't need that much. Oh well, it's on there now. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my lash tweezers and apply some of the glue directly to my lash line. Trying not to get it on my lashes, but failing because my hands shake. All right, and then take the lash. I'm going to blow on it a little bit because I have too much lash glue on this bad boy. Let's try to get some of it off. All right. All right, bend it and blow it. And then attempt to stick it on. Now, the reason why I want to bend it, or I was trying to bend it, is because my eye, this eye, is very round and very curved. So I want it to be bent so it's comfortable on my eye. But I don't want it to be bent so much to where it makes my eye look rounder than it is. This is a very round eye, though. So I try to flare out the end instead of having it follow the natural curvature of my eye, have it go out a little bit better or go out a little bit more like my liner. So I have it follow my liner rather than have it follow the actual curvature of my eye. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Once again, I'm not a professional. I've just been learning how to do this because I like how lashes look. So I had to teach myself how to do it. I've watched several people do it, but you won't really get it until you do it yourself. Someone can tell you how to do it, but until you actually do it, it's not gonna click. So I had to practice, and I just keep practicing because sometimes I'll put my lash too low and it will be on my actual eyelash instead of on my eyelid. I think we're having a good eyelash day today. I think we're having a good eyelash day today. And then I'll tight line to get rid of that fleshy part right there, but this is what it's looking like. I'm going to reapply some of that rose dusk shade. So my black eyelash glue went up a little too high, so we're just gonna cover that with eyeshadow. All right, so that's one eye done. Let me tight line real quick too, since I have it in my brain. So this is a gel liner from ColourPop. And you just apply it to the underside of your eyelid. That way when you look up, you don't have that fleshy part showing, and it also makes your eyelash look thicker. So even if you don't wear lashes, you can do this with your natural lashes as well, and it'll make it look thicker. Okay, gorgeous. Looking cute. Like I said, this is my round eye. Now look at it. It's very almond, so it matches this one. Okay, so now it's time for the next eye. So let me get my tape. This is why my makeup takes so long. Because usually I'll either mess up my brows, which they're not symmetrical today, but whatever. Or I'll mess up my eyelashes. But it seems like they're cooperating today. I'm very grateful for that. Okay. So once again, taking my e.l.f. liner. I am going to go over this with more pink. Some of that shimmery pink again, because I think I darkened it too much with that rose dusk shade that I applied after I put my lash on. Okay, so the goal is to be symmetrical. And I remember the days when I used to be able to like arch my eyebrow, or not my eyebrow, my eyeliner up like this, but over the years, because my face is changing as I get older, this part of my eye has gotten heavy. So I had to like, instead of doing like super high cat eyes, that's when I started doing these fox eyes, because my lid was getting too heavy to carry a cat liner. And as I've gotten older, my eyeliner has gotten thinner. Sometimes I don't even wear eyeliner. Just wear a good pair of lashes, because sometimes that's all you need. Or if you have really nice natural lashes, just put a crap ton of mascara on them, so they are curled and stand up really, really well. I have eyelashes. I have nice eyelashes, but they grow straight. And it's really, really annoying trying to keep them curled. So that is my reason for wearing false lashes. Not that you need a reason. You don't really need a reason to wear false lashes. You can do whatever the hell you want. It's your face. That's just my reason on why I like to wear false lashes, because my natural lashes just drive me insane. So I made it a little thick right there. I don't know if you can see, but hopefully the lash will cover it. So I just gotta let this dry and get my other lash ready. Once again, I will have these down below. After I'm done with this live, I'll do all the links and stuff. I still have so much content I gotta put up. It's not that I don't be filming. That's not what it is. Like, sometimes I don't film, but that's not what it is. I'll film stuff. Like, I'll be like, oh, let me film this, because it doesn't take a lot to set up to film. I literally just have to put my camera up and turn my lights on. But it's the editing, man. It's the editing I hate. Because I have to sit like hours at my computer, you know, cutting and clipping and stuff like that. Because I'll just be like I am now. I just caught myself rambling. But I'll just be rambling. And I gotta cut all that out. Which is another reason I like doing lives, because Who cares if I'm on here for 2 hours? Who cares? Okay. Just getting my lash ready. Once again, put the lash glue on. Try not to put too much on. I think I did the other one. I think this is dry. Do they match? I think they match. I think we're good. Okay, and then take some of my lash glue on my tweezers and put it on that liner. Ugh! Eye is so sensitive. Okay. Yeah, this is not as neat as the other one, but we move. Okay, so bend and blow. I'm watering. Hold on. Ooh, I just pinched my eyelid. I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Ouch. Ouch. Oh my god, now my eye is not going to stop watering. That's going to affect the glue. Hopefully this eyelash sticks. Okay, let's do that and that. So I'm pressing the lash and my natural lash together. That's what I'm attempting to do. This lash is kind of like hanging on by a thread on the inner corner, but whatever. I'm not going to take it off just for that. Okay. I'm going to have to add a little bit of a liner on this eye. Let's do that real quick. You probably didn't see any of that, but I'm just putting some liner on the outer corner so it matches this eye. As you can see that this outer corner looks thicker than this one. Also, I think I angled these lashes up a little too high because now my eyes, this looks heavier than this side. But it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna fix it. You remember how I said this is not dry? I literally have to keep my eye closed like this. I'm gonna have to make this liner thicker. So I just hunched my liner on this eye. Now we're just gonna have to do the whole eye. Oh, I have messed up my makeup, but we're gonna make it work. This is not what I wanted to do. I did not want this thick of a liner. This is what we have to do. Because I have messed it up. Sorry, you guys. This is what happens during lives. Sometimes things don't go the way I want them to. Things get messed up. I'm going in with a Q-tip and that shimmer shade from Danessa Myricks. And I'm just gonna put it along this lid. Let me get more shimmery. Ah, I got some liner on my See if I can get it off. This is ridiculous, you guys. This is ridiculous. Okay. I did not plan on spending this much time on my eyes. Okay. All right, before I curl these up, let me make sure there's no liner on them. Okay, and then pop them up like this. Okay. I didn't mess it up too bad, but now I got to do the same thing on this eye, but not make it too thick because then my eyes won't match. Okay. Okay. Let's just see what I can do here. Oops. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating. I really want my eyes to be somewhat alike. You know? Just a little bit alike. Okay. All right, I think this liner is dry now. Make sure none of it is on the lash itself. Pop it up. All right, and then tight line. The room is getting a bit cold. Okay, and tight line. And there we go. Maybe tight line this a little bit. Does that look right? Ugh. This looks heavier on this side than it does on it. Should I just leave it? A little bit more eyeliner. Just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more eyeliner. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Put it away, Connie. Put it away. Okay. Just make sure all this dries. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the face. I gotta prime first. What do I want to use? What do I want to use as foundation today is the question. So I'm going in with my oil sucker from One Size. This is what I use on my nose. And then I use a different primer on my face. I kind of want to use this foundation. I haven't used this in a while. I got the Face Blonde from Urban Decay. I got it in light medium golden. And this was like my favorite foundation through the summer. Let me see if this is the right shade. Ooh, that's a little warm. Oh. And do I want to be bothered with... Do I want to be bothered with trying to make it work? I don't think so. Not today. So I'm going to use a different foundation. I'm not going to do this one today. Let's do Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona. Okay, let's do this one. Natasha Denona. You can see how much I've used. I need to shake it up. Okay, I forgot. Gotta let this set. So let's put the one size on first. Ooh, that was too much. All right, so I only put this on my nose because that's where I'm the most, or that's where I have the most visible pores, and my nose eats makeup. So I don't put this all over my face because it would severely dry out my skin. So I only do it on and around my nose, and it does a really good job of mattifying everything. And what do I want to do for primer for the rest of my face? I think I'm going to use the Boss Up Cosmetics. This is like a jelly primer. I think I'm going to use this all on my face. You guys turned out okay, right? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Especially when I have like the pink blush that we're going to do. And I'm going to do an under eye too. I just don't know what yet. All right, so this is the Boss Up Cosmetics Jelly Primer. It's nice and cold. And moisturizing. Oh, my neck is so stiff. Like even going like that and like that. It's very uncomfortable. In my last video, or my last live, I used the CoverGirl foundation. And I found that this on my skin does not work well with a hydrating primer. It just made my texture look really, really prominent. So for my live, I used it without any primer. Of course, I put my one size on my nose, but on my face, on the rest of my face, I didn't put any primer, and this looked really good. So I am keeping it now that I know how to best use it. Okay, so that's that primer. Where is the lid? I have misplaced the lid. Oh my god, I'm crazy. Okay, we're just gonna put that like that. What's next? What is next? So I'm gonna primer. Oh, color correction. I need to color correct, so I'm using the Pro Conceal, Allegro Pro Conceal in Peach. I don't know why I'm struggling. I literally just did all this yesterday, but I left my desk a mess, so nothing is where it's supposed to be. All right, so I put that on my mustache area. And I pat it out. I go up around my nostrils with this too. Any place there is discoloration, which tends to be around my mouth and this area of my chin. I don't know if you can see right there. Right there. Like that. Like that. Times it. Oh, 11:47. I've been on here a while, haven't I? Hour and 23 minutes. Oh my god. That eye took longer than I wanted it to. Well, I guess I did my brows today too. Okay, I did more stuff than I usually do. Thank you for sticking with me. Okay. Maybe I'll do a little bit of just a little bit under my eyes because I have had trouble sleeping lately. Just a little bit. I try to keep the amount of product that I use under my eyes to a minimum because I do have fine lines under my eye. So I'm just going to apply a very, very thin layer of this. Just to get rid of some of the darkness. And depending on your skin tone, you'll use different shades of peach, and if you're darker, probably lean more toward orange. So I have a lot of spots because I've been picking. I've been naughty. Okay, I always underpaint, so that's what we're going to do first. Yeah, where is it at? Like I said, I just did this yesterday, but I didn't put anything back where it's supposed to go. Here it is. Like, where's my stick? So I use the Sheikland Contour Stick in Earthy Sepia. Use this brush. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. Crunchyroll. Okay, so Jeff and I were talking about nostalgia. We were being very nostalgic and talking about the cartoons we used to watch. Well, first it started off with what kind of video games we used to play back when we were kids in the 90s. And then it got onto television, and I was not blessed with cable at an early age. So I only had a couple of channels. We were talking about Hercules and Xena. Jeff had never heard of Hercules, but he heard of Xena. I was like, Hercules was there first. That's where Xena came in at. But then she kind of just like took over the show because she's amazing. Anyway, so we were talking about that, and then we got into like kid shows we were talking about. So I talked about Cow and Chicken, and we was talking about Nickelodeon, and then we got into Cartoon Network, and well, Cow and Chicken was on Cartoon Network, but we were talking about Toonami. Like, you remember the astronaut guy, and he was on the ship, and they played a lot of like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, and Tenchi Muyo, and he said they played Rurouni Kenshin too. I don't remember any Rurouni Kenshin, but they played a lot of anime, like Gundam Wing. They played too. So then I went on, I was feeling real nostalgic, and then I went on Amazon to see if I could, Amazon Prime, to see if I could pick up any of the shows that we were talking about, and they're all on Crunchyroll. So guess what I did? I went and got a subscription to Crunchyroll. So now I can watch all the anime I want. And right now, like I didn't understand that because you can buy all of the Sailor Moon on Amazon Prime, but you can't buy anything else. You can't buy Dragon Ball Z, you can't buy Rurouni Kenshin, you can't buy Gundam Wing. Those are the 3 that I looked up. But you can buy Sailor Moon, which I'm a Sailor Moon fan too, so of course I bought that. But so I got Crunchyroll, and I've been watching Gundam Wing. I'm like, Hiro Yui, and Relena. Oh, we were talking about Escaflowne too. I gotta see if Escaflowne is on Crunchyroll. All those nostalgic shows. I'm just talking about it because when the world is burning, you kind of have like nostalgia for certain things. That's what we were talking about last night. But yeah, I was watching Gundam Wing. Hiro Yui, talk about suicidal ideations, you guys. Like that Hiro was the epitome of emo boy. Like, I just want to die. Like, mission complete. And then I'm just rambling on here. Duo Maxwell, who commands the Gundam Death Scythe, and then Catra, I can't remember his last name. He ends up going, spoiler, he ends up going crazy. And because he's like this pacifist at first, and then I think one of the colonies is destroyed, and he just loses his shit. And then there's Troa Barton, who is this circus guy. Like, he joins the circus because they all have to like blend in. Like, they're from the colonies in space, and then they come to Earth, and they have to like blend in. So Hiro ends up going to Relena's school, and then Troa joins the circus. Catra is just like rich in itself, so he just has his butler follow him places. And then there's Wu Fang. I don't remember his backstory. And then Duo Maxwell is like this easygoing guy that's like super, like, he's easygoing till he's not. So it's just been really nostalgic watching that show. Because they don't make anime like that anymore, bro. They don't make anime where you're so like emotionally invested in it. They don't make it like that anymore, in my opinion. Let me know down below. What is your favorite, if you watch anime? Or maybe your kids watch anime, because I don't know how old you are, but even though personally I don't think you're ever too old to watch anime, because I don't think they're made for children. Not even the ones that say they're made for children. Anyway, let me know what's your favorite show that you watch currently or that you used to watch, because there were a lot back in the day. And Gundam Wing came out in 95. I was like, what? I said, what? That is so crazy. That's like 30 years ago. And talking about movies, so I've been going to the movies a lot, right? And on certain days of the week, the movie theater plays classics. And they put Spider-Man and Breakfast at Tiffany's. They both classified them as classics. I'm like, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, by the way. And I'm like, how is that? What? That's not a classic? And then I looked up the date. Like, that's from like 99, back when X-Men came out. And I'm just like, oh my God, is that what we're considering classic? Like, the 90s are classics these days? And I was like, no. I think like in 2030, I think that's when the 90s can be considered classics. Because that means I am older than vintage, because I was born in the 80s. So, or is like classic and vintage different? I don't know. What are the kids saying these days? What do the kids think is old these days? I don't know. But that just blew my mind. Like, just having that conversation with my husband, and then at the movie theater where they're like, Breakfast at Tiffany's, Jurassic Park, Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire were just some of the movies that they play on their classic nights. And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God, the 90s, like the 90s. It's just crazy. Like things were so much simpler. Like literally, literally, it just feels like another world, you know? It feels like another world that we're in right now. And like if I think about it too hard, I'm just gonna get angry. But yeah, so I've been watching a lot of Gundam Wing and a lot of Sailor Moon. And I'm gonna start Dragon Ball Z. My favorite part of Dragon Ball Z, because it's a long running series, I think it's like 9 seasons, 9, 10 seasons. Is with Frieza. And then my second favorite is the Android and Cell Saga. Those are my two favorites. Let me know what your favorites are. Did you ever watch Dragon Ball Z? And I don't like the reason why I like Frieza so much. Oh, and Majin Buu was okay. But the reason I like Frieza so much is because once again, I'm all about transformation. And he like transforms like 5 times and he's like, you thought you defeated me? This is my fourth, or this is my second form. And then, you know, Goku goes at it again with because they're on Namek when they're doing this. And Piccolo is there and all that jazz, and they're like, oh, we did it. And I think Vegeta was there too. They're like, oh, we defeated Frieza. And he's like, you fools. And you know, like back in the day, the bad guy would always like lay out the plan, what they're gonna do. Oh, the Bone Collector. That's sorry. Going back to the original topic about the theaters, the Bone Collector is also considered a classic with Angelina Jolie and I think it was Denzel Washington. Anyway, yeah, so they thought they defeated Frieza, and he's just like, you fools. My plan all along was to this, that, and the other. And you're just, and you know, as a kid, you're just like, oh my God. But then as an adult, it's like, why are you telling them your plan? Why are you telling them your plan? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Anyway, like just talking about it makes me really happy. So, yeah. Yeah, that was my favorite part of Dragon Ball Z. Was Frieza. Frieza on Namek. And that was like I think it was like a good I think that was like season 2 through 4 maybe. Maybe it was just 2 through 3. But I know like you meet Frieza at the end of one season, and then like they finally destroy him in another one. But yeah, it's just it's just funny. Okay, so contour. Oh, I have to highlight under my eyes. But let me get out a cream contour I want. I think I'm going to go with I think I'm going to go with this Juvia's Place one. This is very bright. This is called Peach Rose, but I want to be bright and cute and happy today. My under eyes are a little dry, so I'm going to go in with this, with these beauty drops from the med spa that I go and get my lips done at. And I'm just going to use a brush to apply this under my eyes to give them a little bit of moisture. Even though the Natasha Denona concealer is not very drying, this is just gonna aid, you know. Okay, so let me do my blush first. Actually, we're gonna do this Juvia's Place. I'm sorry this is taking so long, guys, but I literally when I have time to do my makeup, I like sit down and I just vibe out with some music. Yeah, I've been rediscovering Dua Lipa, which I've never been like I like poppy music because I love Lady Gaga, okay? But like when it comes to like trending, I don't know, because Lady Gaga's trending too. But like I used to love like, Lady Gaga's old stuff like the Fame and Just Dance and stuff like that. But I don't like super synthetic music. And I think like Dua Lipa's, or it sounds synthetic to me. But then I like Avicii back when he was alive. So I don't know what I like. I don't know what I like, honestly. I just be vibing out to whatever comes on, honestly. But I wouldn't say I wouldn't so Dua Lipa is not like in my playlists very often. Like I play Houdini. Oh, this is very bright. That's okay. I haven't put on foundation yet. Um Houdini is in my playlist. Uh there's another song that she sings too. And the album is shown where she's driving in the car. I don't remember. I would have to look. But so I've been listening to a lot of that. Uh what else? I've been listening to a lot of Cardi B and Meg the Stallion. I'm not into the new rap girls. Like new for me is like Glorilla. I think the newest I get is the City Girls. And they're not even new. But like who else is Sexy Red? I don't listen to her and stuff like that. I don't listen to Glorilla. I listen to Meg the Stallion because I love me some Meg. And I listen to some Cardi B. That wop, wop, wop. I was banging to that yesterday. This is very bright. Don't get scared though. Don't get scared. It's gonna be okay. Don't get scared. Watch me. I'm gonna put some more. I want it to be just as vibrant as like on this side. Don't be scared because I haven't even put on foundation yet. That was a little much. Let me get some of that off. Yes, I've been listening to Cardi because I can no longer stream Nicki because I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna because I can go on and on about what I think about Nicki. But I'm not gonna get into it. I just don't support her anymore. That's it. That's it. Period. Poop. That's it. I just don't support it anymore. But yeah, like Lady Gaga is my girl. I love me some Lady Gaga. I like old school Lady Gaga. I mean, the Born This Way album, I think, is my favorite. I think it's a lot of people's favorite. Like it forever will be like play rent free in my mind. Like Bloody Mary was on the album. Alejandra was on that album. Born This Way, of course, was on that album. Like the woman is a musical genius. I love her. But yeah, so I'm just jabbering because I can't play music. Which I think I've mentioned this before is another reason why I kind of miss TikTok. I kind of want to download TikTok again, but I can't because of the principle of it. I can't. I can't do it. I refuse. I refuse to participate. I refuse to participate, even though it wouldn't really affect me. I don't want to. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm just going to be real. Really, none of what's going on affects me. Not even the reproductive stuff because I don't have a uterus anymore. So the only thing that really affects me or would have been affecting me is the SAVE Act because I did take my husband's name, and I don't know where my marriage certificate or birth certificate is at. I don't have a passport anymore. It like expired years ago. So I would have to go through all that just to vote, but doesn't look like the Senate is going to pass it. But yeah, so a lot of stuff that's happening. I mean, besides the stuff that's like affecting all of us, was like high prices on everything, those fucking tariffs, which apparently is no longer a thing. But he said he's like, no matter what, I'm gonna put a 10% tax on everything. Well, shut up. Anyway, yeah, so not a lot of stuff affects me, but that does not mean I don't care and I'm not informed. That's not what that means. I stay informed. That's for sure. I stay informed. But I did take a break from watching the news and going on social media, looking for current event posts, because it was affecting my mental health, because it's just so bleak. It's just so bleak, and I am so blessed that I have like a spouse that's literally able to take care of me. That's what it is. He's literally taking care of me right now, and I'm so blessed and so grateful, because not a lot of people have that. But all right, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. This is a happy video, because I could go on and on about current events, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right, let's put on foundation now. Natasha Denona, because I look crazy. But this would be a good day to put on this too. But I put on a hydrating primer, so it's not going to look good. But because I have so much coverage from everything else I've already put on, I could put on a light foundation. This is not a light foundation, but I don't put a lot of it on, so it's not going to look heavy. So I just put it on my plate. And then I take my... Did I shake this up? Hold on. Let me shake it up some more. So liquidy. So, let's see. 1, 2. We're just going to do... We're going to do 3 pumps. I'm not going to use it all, but... we're going to do 3 pumps. Okay. All right. So that's what I have on my fingers. So tap, 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 tap. It's literally all I use. And I'm just going in the places where the concealer and contour meet, where the blush and the contour and the highlight meet, going over the blush a little bit to tone it down. But I love this foundation. This looks so good. Now I have dry skin too, and I don't know if I've ever used this without a primer. I'll have to do that one time, but this foundation looks so good. It's like the perfect mix of coverage and texture, because it like blurs things. Look at that. So I do have some lines right here. Look at that. It's so pretty, and I love the color range. Because they're not too yellow or anything. They're like, what is this? Which one is this? This is neutral. This is a true neutral, because a lot of people be making a neutral yellow, and yeah, like I showed you Urban Decay. That shit was yellow. But this is truly neutral. Look how good that looks. Look at that. How many dots did I put on that? Like 5 dots? So we're going to do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you don't need a lot of it. Even if you want like a full coverage, you don't need a lot of this. You don't have to pack it on. This is such a good foundation. I think it doesn't, I'm not sure if it has a smell. I don't think it does. But I don't know how much this costs because I bought this a while ago. I think I bought it fall of 25. But I'm sure it's up there because Natasha Denona is expensive. But if you can get it, I think it's worth every penny. And I think it looks will look great. Well, I have dry skin. I wouldn't consider myself having mature skin because I don't have like a lot of lines or anything yet. But it definitely looks good on dry skin. And I would think it would look good on mature skin as well. Because it blurs. And it gives you a lot of, it gives you time to spread it too. Like, look at that. And that's without a sponge, you guys. Like, look at that. Not looking, oh my God, I love this foundation. No, I don't get paid by Natasha Denona. I just love what I love, okay? I just love what I love. And I love this foundation. Okay, so then I just take a little bit, put it on my daughter's getting upset at something. I just put a little bit on my hand, put it on the brush, and go over my contoured nose. I've been working on my nose contour because sometimes it'll look real good, like real snatched, and then other times it looks muddy, like I put my face up someone's butt. So I'm going to continue to practice my nose contour because I don't want to look like I put my nose up someone's butt. You know, that is not the goal. That's never been the goal. I forgot to contour my lip again. That's okay. I haven't gotten my lips plumped in a while. I think it's been a year, but I need it. Like, I like a full mouth, even though I got, like, these are not my natural lips. I have had a lip plumper for 2 years, okay? These are not my natural lips, but if you go back like 4 years, you will see what my top lip looked like. like you'll have to look for it. Like, you'll literally have to look for it because it wasn't there. It wasn't there. So that's why I started getting my lips done, because I love a good top lip. And even this is getting too small for me, so I gotta go back. But like I said, I'm unemployed right now, so necessities come first, and lip plumper is not one of them. So I just be overdrawn. Okay, look at the skin. You remember how bright that blush was? Look at it now. Look, it looks good. I love this shit. Okay, so now I'm going to, I just lost my, oh, I guess my live just recycled because I've been on here for so long. I'm going to do powders, but before I do powders, I'm going to put some brightness right here. And I'm going to do that using my LA Girl Pro Conceal. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. And I'm not going to use a lot. Just an itty bitty amount, because this stuff is thick. And what here? And what here? Just because I want some brightness. Not directly under my eye, but in this area. And like I said, I'm trying to work on my nose contour. So like I said, I think I said earlier in this video, Tiago, someone I follow, and he is really good at contouring his face. He said you put the concealer on your nose, like on your nostril, and it makes it disappear. So I did that yesterday. My makeup looked good yesterday. I look really angular. Today I'm going for a softer look. But I did this to my nose yesterday, and I really liked how itty bitty my nose looked. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. Looking cute. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with my nose contour brush just to make sure the contour is still visible. I'm gonna put down right here, down the center of my nose. I can hear my family. I wonder what they're doing. They're in the kitchen doing something. Yes, I'm happy I've been getting out of the house because I get really bad seasonal depression. And like I said, ever since I had gotten sick, that just threw my whole schedule off. So I would just sit in my chair in the living room and be on my phone, doom scroll for hours and accomplish nothing. I'm happy to report I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, so I said I wanted to do pink. I really want to use this. So what I'm going to do first, I think I'm going to do like a combination because I'm afraid like my under eyes are going to be too pink. So I think I'm going to do the translucent right here and then do pink the rest of the way. So I've never done this before, so we're just going to see. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. I'm sure you guys don't mind them. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to get some powder on my powder puff. Really work it in there, and then use my concealer brush. Start from the nostril, work my way up, and just set right in here. Just like that. And do the same on the other eye. Start by the nostril, all the way up, and set. And here. Okay. We got that. Okay. Now I'm going to do the pink. And this is not just like a little pink. This is pink. So I don't know if you can see that. It kind of looks white, like whitish pink on the camera, but in real life it's pink. It's pink. It's Aerosmith pink. Okay. So let's see. Gonna take it on a different powder puff, tap it off on the back of my hand, and just go for it. Oh, that's not that bad. I thought it was. Hold on. I thought it was gonna. It's not distributing evenly. Hold on. There we go. I thought this was going to be super pink. This is not bad. Taking it all the way up here. That's not bad. I could use this on my whole eye. That's not bad at all. Okay, let's do it on the other side. My husband's probably like in here like, what's taking this woman so long? Take my time, baby. Take my time. Okay. Okay, just like that. Like that. That's actually not bad. Let me dust it off a little bit. That actually looks really good. A little heavy right here. Okay then. I think I'm gonna start using pink powder. Going back in with the translucent to just lightly set my nose. I put too much powder on. Dust that off real quick so it doesn't dull my contour too bad. Okay, I got that. And I'm going to put some on my chin area. Now this Natasha Denona self sets, so I don't really need to powder it, but I want my makeup to last all day. So, and I'm a sweater, so the powder just like reinforces everything. And I'm only taking a little bit of powder anyway. Like you see, I'm like not taking a lot and just putting it into my puff. Just setting everything. That looks good. Okay, and both of these powders are from Glamlite. I have like 6 powders I rotate through. I have a Glamlite powder. I have a Boss Up Cosmetics powder. I have the L'Oreal, what's this called? Blurfection powder. I have that in translucent and pink as well. And then I have the Maybelline Fit Me powder. So I have a lot of powders, but what's closest to me right now that I don't have to move anything for is the Glamlite powders, which is why I've been using them so much. But yeah, so this is what my face looks like just with regular powder. It's looking good. So now I'm gonna do the blush. This is what I've been excited about all day. The blush. The blush. We're using Juvia's Place. And I'm going in, you guys. So I'm going to go all right here. I'm going to go all right there. So hopefully I don't screw up my makeup, but we're going to see. Okay? We're going to see. So that's what it looks like. It's a lot of pigment. Put it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to start from up here. Now you can still see, I think you can see it on the camera too. You can still see the blush, the liquid blush I use. So I don't need a crap ton of pigment. Okay, you don't need a lot, but I'm going to put this in my eyebrow. I'm going to go just like that. Keeping it high. Never done anything. I don't think I've done something like this before. Let me know if I'm a liar. I might be a liar. I've done a lot of makeup. I do my makeup a lot. So over the years. So that's cute. Hold on, let me put that in there. Just soften it a bit. Let me get a different brush to soften it a little bit around the edges. Oh, that's cute. Got a harsh line right here. I'm just trying to tap it out. And yes, I get makeup on my lace. Okay. I get makeup on my lace which is why I have to wash my wigs more than the average person, because I do be getting it. I bring that shit all the way to that hairline. That's cute. I feel cute. Okay, let's do it on the other side. All right. And I don't think they have shade names, but this is the volume 5, the blushed palette from Juvia's Place in volume 5 that I'm using. And I'm using the bottom shade. So you can see that the liquid blush is still shining through. So I don't need a lot of pigment, but I'm going to start up here. Trying not to get too much in my hair. Just bring it down. Oh, this is cute. Oh, you guys, I feel so cute. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have used this blush on my eyes too. Because they are 2 different tones of pink. But, I mean, does it really matter? Are we looking like, are we judging that hard? This is cute. I think I'm going to do that though. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow too. And do like pink from this eyeshadow palette on, or not eyeshadow palette, the blush palette on my eyes. And I'm not a pink girl, you guys. I just felt like being really, like, you know? That's what I was just feeling today. I wanted to be super girly. I don't know what I'm wearing today. I'm probably going to be wearing black. Nothing pink. But whatever. That is cute. All right, I'm going to put a little bit right here and get it on my nose a little bit. Bring it up here. Put some on my chin area. That is super cute. Okay, bitch. Okay. I'm feeling very dainty. Okay, I'm going in with Glam Goth Beauty. And we are going to contour. Because even though we're doing pink today, I still want some structure in my face. So instead of going like down like I normally do, I'm going to round it out. I have a natural contour line right here, so I am going to follow that. But then I'm going to round it. So going in with Morbid Lisa. Following the natural contour of my face. And then just bringing it up. And blending it out, of course. Yes? Yes, I think so. And I know this face is taking forever, but you guys, pardon me. I love the transformation. I don't just do makeup just to do it, because I ain't trying to cover nothing. I'm trying to, like, transform, bitch, like, into a beautiful butterfly. I be looking like a potato most days. No wig, no makeup. I always do my skincare, though. So I'm never looking too dry and crusty, but no wig, no makeup. Looking like a potato, but when I put the effort in and take the time, oh, I love the transformation of it all, you guys. I love the transformation. No one needs makeup But if you choose to wear it, the transformation that can occur is just so magical. That's the only word I can like use like in my vocabulary that comes to mind right now to describe how I feel about makeup. It's just magical. It's just magical for me. And that's why I always come back to it. That's why it always makes me feel good. With how magical it is. And I don't know if it's something my daughter's going to get into. Right now, her what makes her super happy are trains, dragons, and Goat Simulator 3. But she's only 7, so we will see. She doesn't care about, I mean, some 7-year-old girls like to get their nails painted and stuff, but my daughter's not one of them. But if she decides she wants to start playing in makeup and getting her hair and nails done, then that's going to be something that we bond over because, bitch, I love it all. I did ask Lady, because she makes tangles in her hair. Lady is my daughter, by the way. So she makes tangles in her hair. She's got this, she's a hair twirler, and she'll make these big ass tangles. Even though she has straightish hair, like she doesn't have a defined curl. Her hair is like straight and then like kind of wavy when it gets wet. But she has very fine hair, so she's got a lot of it. But when she like, she makes a big tangles. And I ask her every time when she doesn't want me to comb her hair. I say, you want me to cut your hair? She said, no. Like, girl, let me get this tangle out then. Anyway, I had asked her, Lady, do you want to put some color in your hair? No. See, I don't know if she actually knows what it means to put color in her hair. But I don't think she would sit long enough for my stylist to do that for her anyway. But my daughter has like golden brown hair, so I think she'd look really pretty with like golden highlights. I mean, once again, she's 7. I'm not saying like she needs it or whatever, but if she wanted to get her hair colored, I would totally support that because it's just hair, you know. It's not like she's asking for a tattoo. So yeah, it's gonna be fun when she's old enough. And or I shouldn't say old enough, but like when she gets more interested into changing her looks, if she ever does. She doesn't even care about clothes right now, you guys. She'll put on whatever. Like she likes her Minecraft stuff and her dinosaur clothes, but she doesn't actively seek them out. Like she used to seek out this dragon shirt. It was like a purple dragon shirt with a red dragon on it, and that says dragons are awesome. Something I am awesome too. Something like that. And she used to wear that every day. She used to wear it so much I had to get 2 other shirts that were identical to this one shirt because she loved it so much. Because she wanted to wear it every day. And that was like a phase. She no longer seeks out this shirt, but that was a while there where that's all she wanted to wear is just that one shirt. So I had to get her multiples of it. So I wasn't gonna have my baby walking around with dirty clothes. So okay, while I was talking, I added a little bit of white powder right here to kind of define the cheek. So I'm going to contour. We're almost done, you guys. I'm 2 hours in. So I'm going to powder contour my nose using Morbid Lisa. I have a hair on my face and it is tickling me. Okay, so Morbid Lisa on this brush. I'm just going to lightly go over what's already on my nose just to redefine. I did my nose yesterday and I had to stop at the Dollar General because my nose, once again, looked like, you know, someone had shit on it. So I went to the dollar store and I used some Maybelline Fit Me powder to lighten it up because That nose contour was out of this world. Okay? I mean, it looked good on camera. I thought it looked good on camera. But when I got in my car, it was just like brown. And I was like, I can't go out like this. So I'm going to make sure I don't do that today. I'm going to make sure I don't do that today. I think I'm going to go in for highlight today too. You guys know usually I like matte skin, but I think today I'm going to do a highlight. And I think I'm going to do a pink highlight. I'm not doing any, maybe I should do bronzer. No, I'm not doing any bronzer today. We're just doing blush and contour. I feel really pretty. I feel so pretty. Right, highlight. What are we going to do for highlight? Now, I'm not a big highlight freak, so I don't have a lot of them. Ooh, here's an old one. Oh my God. What else is over here? What is this? Oh, this is a powder. Okay, so I have Kat Von D Thunderstruck. Back when this was Kat Von D. And Artist Couture Illuminati. I think I'm going to use Illuminati. I don't even know if Artist Couture is still around, but they started off with highlighters, and then the owner and Jackie Aina did a collab, and I bought that, and that was years ago. I don't have any of those anymore, but I wish they would do it again. Like I said, I don't even know if that brand is still around, but it was popping back in the day. Popping. It was popping. I know Jackie's still around. She's into fragrance these days. And she does shorts here and there on YouTube, but I think she's mainly focused on TikTok, like a lot of content creators are. But I would love to see her come out with that peach highlighter again. That shit was good. It was bomb. Okay, let me see if I have a... Oh, here we go. All right, so I'm literally just using the cap. This is why this has lasted me so long, because it's so pigmented that I literally just take whatever in the cap and put it on my skin. Because if you go directly... Even that, look at that. That's just off the cap. Because if you go directly into the pot, you will look like a Tin Man. Which, once again, back in the day, that used to be the thing, you know, but that's not my thing anymore, because I have too much fucking texture these days. The older I got, the drier my skin got, so unless I'm planning on exfoliating every time I want to do my makeup, which I don't, then I gotta be careful with the highlighter. So I'll just put it right here. And this is like a, I don't know if you can see it on my hand, it's right there. This is like a goldish, peachish highlighter. Not as peach as the Jackie Aina one, but this is like a goldy peach. Because I don't think I have a pink highlighter unless I want to use something from the Danessa Myricks palette. But I don't feel like getting it out, so we're just going to use this. Just do a little bit more here. Just love how that looks. So pretty. Okay. Then some right here, some right here, even though you're not going to be able to see it because of my heavy side of my hair. Yes, bitch. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. Now for these under eyes. What do I want to do? I promise we're almost done. I know I said I was going to wear green. I guess, I don't know. I know I said I was going to wear this today, but I kind of don't want to like fuck it up and get it on my under eye. So I think I'm going to use that for another day when I have like a smoky purple or pink look. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Today I don't I'm not feeling it. I'm too worried. I'm going to go in with the palette again, and I'm going to use that, what is this called again? Dark, which is just a dark brown. And I'm going to use it on the outer corner of my eye, just a little bit. Tap it off on my hand so there's not too much pigment, because these are pigmented. Just go like that. You see the difference here to here? Also, can you see the transfer from my... that's another thing that happens when I get older, as I'm getting older. Like, when I tight line underneath my lashes, it like transfers to my under eye because my lids are getting so saggy. Like, one day when I'm actually old, I think I'm gonna get a facelift. I think I'm gonna get a facelift because eventually I'm not even gonna be able to tight line because my eyelid is so heavy. But just doing this on the outer corner kind of camouflages that. Ooh, I should put some of that highlighter right here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I still gotta do lips. Let's see. I need a little brush. This is not a little brush. Oh, we can use this one. Okay. So I'm taking that Artist Couture highlighter and I'm putting it on my innermost corner right here. Just like that. It doesn't make a huge difference, but I like it. Do a little bit more on this side. And I'm going to do a little more on this side. So it's not a lot of pigment in this, but there's a lot of sparkle. And that is what I want. Ooh, cute. Okay, I want to make sure that it's sealed up tight. Okay, I have to spray my face now. So I go in with the One Size Until Dawn. And then I will move on to my lipstick. I'm not sure what I want to wear. It's going to be a pinky nude, but like as far as like brand and color name, I don't know. Just want to make sure everything is blended. Okay. I gotta get more of this. This is like the best setting spray in existence, in my opinion. It does nothing to blend anything. Like he has a whole separate product called Powder Melt to like blend everything. This is just to set your face. But I think my powders look pretty blended. I think I'm looking real good. I mean, I better. It's taking me like 2.5 hours, right? Like if I'm not looking transformed after 2.5 hours, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, let me see what I want to do. Oh, I have my lip stuff here. And yesterday I did a really, really nude pink. I want something a little different. Pink. See, this is too pink. Got some MAC. What is this? Honey Love. Diva. What does Diva look like? Oh, that's too dark. There's a bunch of these MAC I got. Iconic Photo. I don't remember that. Oh, that's cute. That might be too. Let's see. Oh, that's too brown. I need something pink. What is this on my nails? Okay, let's see. This is Honey Love. That's real. This is Honey Love right here. I think I might be doing this if I can't find anything else. Let's see. Bear. Oh, that's dark. Ugh. And I got these Glam Light ones. What is this? Doesn't even have a shade name on it. I haven't even used this. This is a little too orange. I think I'll use this in another. Maybe I'll do like orange and pink tomorrow. But I have so many lipsticks. And I'm lazy. So I'm just going to go in with Honey Love from MAC. None of these lipstick, I don't know if they still make these. MAC has a tendency to discontinue stuff. So I don't know if they still make this shade, but I will still list it down below. And then for my lip liner, it looks so cute, you guys. Looks so cute. Okay. What do I want to do? Do I want to do this? Oh, this is too light. Do I want to do... I'm looking at my lip liners. I always go in with Chestnut from MAC. Like, that's my go-to. But it might be too dark for this. What did I use yesterday? Because I used something yesterday for that super nude lip, and it looked really good. I think it was Cork from MAC. Let me get out Chestnut just in case. Oh, it's right here. Crazy. Okay, so it was Cork that I used yesterday. So let's see. This is Cork. I think I'm gonna use Cork today. Chestnut. Chestnut's a little cool toned. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Cork. Let me sharpen it a little bit. All right. And then go in. I need to start contouring my lips because they go down at the end. I need to like contour them into a smile. I think I'll try that tomorrow. I do slightly overdraw my lips because I haven't gotten filler in a year. And I like a plump look. Why is this so crumbly? This was happening yesterday too. Like the pencil is crumbly. Maybe it's too old. I did hydrate my lips before I started, so they're dry. I mean, the hydration has already been absorbed, so they're not as bad as they were yesterday, but this pencil is crumbly. It's not allowing me to get that crisp line that I like. Just like everything else, I take my time on my lips. All right, and then I take a brush and I blend in my lips on the inside. Like that. But I like the line to be defined still. It's a very yucky day today again. Yesterday was pretty yucky too. All right, turn this right here. Sorry if you can't see. I don't like how crumbly this liner is. I have to ask Google. Okay. This is what the lips look like without the lipstick, which I think in and of itself is super cute. I feel like I just put a little bit of highlighter right there, but we gonna go in with the lipstick. This is, I think I already said it, but it's 605 Honey Love matte lipstick from MAC. It's kind of got like brown on it, so I'm gonna kind of rub that off. I must be using this for ombre looks. I'm just putting it in the center because I want the brown of the lip liner to kind of like ombre it. I just think a slightly ombre look or ombre lip looks better than a flat color. That's just my opinion. Cute. Now the question is, do I want to do a gloss or not? I'm not sure. It's not pink enough for me. I'm trying to think if I have that liquid lipstick that was pink. Let's see. Or I could just put blush on here. What am I talking about? Okay, so I'm going to put some blush on my lips because it's too peachy nude for me. I want it to be pinky. So I'm going to take that same brush that I use for my lip liner and put a little bit of pink on my lip. So you see the difference between the top and the bottom and the top now? This is more of a pinky. Let's use this more fuchsia color toward the center. Oh yeah. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And do the top, just in the center part. Just like that, and then flip it over. Okay. Then wipe off this brush. Oh, I like that. Kind of get that lip liner a little less defined around the edges. It's turning out orange on here, but in real life it is like a reddish pink. Still not the pink I want, but I don't have any pinks. Because I'm not a pink girly. Well, let me add a little bit more. Where's the tap for this? Oh, there it is. A little bit more lip liner. Now I know I have a reddish lip gloss. This will have to do. Does this work? I guess so. I'm kind of unsatisfied. I really wish I had like a true pink, but I only have that like bright magenta one. Okay, I'm gonna go in for a lip gloss. I think this will tone it down. This is from Boss Up Cosmetics. I'm not sure what this is called, but it's, as you can see, it's like a paler pink. So let's see this. Oh, that tones it down a little bit. Yeah. This smells like. It smells good. It's not vanilla. What does it smell like? It smells kind of like a Jolly Rancher. Ooh. Cute. Look at this. Oh, I have my contour stick over there. Okay. Oh, this is cute, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of, I'm just doing some final touches. I'm gonna put a little bit of brightness just in the corner of my eye. What do I want to use for that? We're going to use this brush. I'm literally just using white eyeshadow tapped off just to add some brightness right here. You see the difference? I'm gonna tap it out a little bit because this is an eye shadow and not a face powder. But do you see the difference between right here and right here? So I don't want it too pigmented, but I do want it brighter. So I'm bringing it all the way down my nose and just make a little triangle right here. A little bit. Okay. Cute. I think I'm done, you guys. Should I do one final spray? I'm looking pretty matte. Let me use, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Ultra Glow. Just two. I mean, I have dry skin, but like and sometimes like oil comes through, but sometimes it doesn't, and it's a pretty cold and windy day today, so I don't want my skin to like be too dry. So I'll show you. Cute, right? Now set the hair down. Let the hair down. This I have to wash. I use these twice because they're two-sided, and then I put them in a laundry bag so I could put them in the washer to be washed because I reuse them. Okay, thought I had a brush up here. Maybe I don't. Give me 1 second. A brush. Let me get all this makeup off my hand first. It doesn't get in my hair more than it already has. So this was fun, right, you guys? This was fun or whatever. A little long, but I told you I take my time when I do my makeup because I like the transformation of it. Okay. I could straighten this again. I don't think I'm going to though. This hair is from Her Hair Company. I got 3 bundles of 14 inches in the 613 Brazilian. I think they also have like Eurasian or something too. That was more expensive. So I didn't get it. And I think they also sell double drawn hair. That's also more expensive, so I didn't get it. But I'm very satisfied with this hair because a lot of 613 hair tends to dry out. This is actually doing pretty good, and I've been putting heat on it pretty consistently. So I got a string. I am happy with this hair. I make my own wigs, by the way. So if you're like, girl, why is that string showing? Because I make my own wigs. And I don't use a what's that called? Sewing machine, because I don't know how. So I hand sew them. So sometimes, but I like triple knot everything. So sometimes like I'll forget to cut a string down so it shows up through the hair. Oh, my back is tight. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna wear today, you guys, but this is the hair and the face. Cute, right? Yeah, it's got a bend to it. I don't like that. It's so soft, though. So soft. So soft. Oh, I should probably put my bobby pins in where I'm at. I have to get new ones. Hold on a second. So I have a mannequin head where I do my wigs on. Is 24 inches. I have a big head, but apparently 24 inches is a little too big. So I think I should have gotten like 23, but then I was worried it wasn't going to fit. So I got the biggest one. So I just use an elastic band to keep my wig secure. And I put Bold Hold Liquid Gold on here too. But then on the sides where it's a little loose, like right here, I just put bobby pins. Just where it's loose right here. Right there. And then I put one behind this ear. Like I said, the wig is not going anywhere, but I want it a little bit tighter to my head. Okay. Okay, guys, we are almost 3 hours in and I am done. But I think it was worth 3 hours. Look at this face. You may think it's the ugliest thing ever. Like, bitch, you don't know how to do makeup. I personally like it. And it's my face. So the only thing I can say I'm not too keen on is this lip. I wish I had like a true pinky nude, but I don't because I like don't ever wear pinky nudes like ever. So I'm probably not gonna go buy one just so I can. Well, maybe I will actually. Just so the next time I have like this need to have like a pink ensemble, I'll have a pinky nude, but probably not. I'm probably not gonna go buy one. So yeah, that's the only thing I'm not liking about this look, but everything else turned out super cute. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, it almost took me 3 hours, but I love the transformation, bitch. Love the transformation. Anyway, I'll probably be live tomorrow as well because my daughter's going to be sleeping over at my mother-in-law's, so I will have the morning to myself, so I can do like a pink and orange look or something tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye bye.